Hello, my dear Aquarius. This is Ron from Tarot of the Twin Sun. Welcome to my channel. This is a reading for the energy of Aquarius in the month of July 2020. I will be doing the Great Mirror for you, which is a 9-card spread. Could be less, could be more. Essentially, the Great Mirror is a tool to show apparencies, to become a bit more transparent, but also see how the light between you and someone is either veiled with mystery or veiled with clarity. Which is kind of contradictory. Basically, the mirror is a guide. Only take what you will, find what resonates, and leave the rest. If you like this video, please like. If not, please dislike. Also, before the mirror, I will be pulling a mode of karma for you that may be used or may not be used. It really depends on your free will. Okay? So the bridge is coming. Okay, wow, the Queen of Pentacles as well as the Queen of Cups has been a major focal point for the bridge for a lot of the readings this month, meaning that there's something about the divine matriarch, the divine mother, the great mother, Mother Earth, that is taking centripetal force within the reading. It's very Earth-centric, okay? So something about the health that you are going through, my dear Aquarius, has to do with you finding Saturnian or perhaps a grounded approach towards how you convey your health, okay? Meaning that the mind and the soul, as well as things that you're taking and imbibing it or eating it, digesting it in terms of nutrients, whether that's information or food, are essentially contributing or taking away from your health. It really depends, okay? Now, there's a sense that you're moving forward with the dignity and the grace of commitments towards your own health or to the health of others, okay? There's something about you that has a Mother Teresa quality. However, when you look back, you look at a situation of love that still you've let your mind go in this situation, but there still is some sort of reflexive emotional content that you have avoided, and now it's resurfacing whenever you look back. This is causing a downplay in your health, so you have to be careful of this karma. Also, there is a choice that was made away from hard work. So there was something that you were supposed to work hard on, some sort of detail that you missed as you made the choice to escape and to avoid emotions. These emotions are coming back and showing that there still is deep love in this connection, leading to an instability. You have to find a way to ground this situation. Right. So, onward. Now we are doing the Great Mirror for the energy of Aquarius, July 2020. Interesting. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, so there is an understanding, or perhaps a feeling, that the object of your affection or the other, whomever they may be, cannot, they can't no longer afford to give back to the situation. There's an ethos, an ethic between you two of slow and steady movement, but now it's become stagnant. Why? I think there's a realization here of some form of unconditional love that is evolving, that is totally shifting and changing the dynamics of what is expected when it comes to how you ground the situation in terms of what you do and materially. Okay. Also, there is a strong possibility that you're going through a major shift, and fortune will be smiling upon you as well as the sun. Um, but it's strange. For some reason, you're dealing with either the external world or while you're looking at this situation, excuse me, while you're looking at this situation, there's a possibility that you still do not understand the motive, or you still don't understand the truth behind what is conspired, what is transpired, and there's something that you're still on, which is the quest for truth, the quest for truth. If there's something that you cut out within the situation, whether it's time or commitment, or any sort of thoughts, there's something about the month of July that suppresses your ability to reach out as well as theirs. But you have to be careful because this is reflective, meaning that any thoughts that you convey into the ether towards this person may work for or against your favor. It's important for you to realize the truth of your thoughts when conveying that type of energy towards them. Okay. Now, on their end, there is the card of Imprévu, which is the Page of Swords in reverse, okay? As well, they have the Magician in the upright, the Great Mystery, as well as the Ten of Swords. This person, there certainly is something that you may have said or done while going through a major transformation or a major chaotic shift that was a product of you coming into a type of power. This thing that you may have lightly said or lightly done essentially has led to a type of severance with them, leading to the Ten of Swords energy. However, it's very ironic because things are working out the way they should. And there's a sense of either you bringing a light into your life, and perhaps that is what you want. You want essentially to be enlightened in some sort of way, especially in the context of this situation. They, however, are a type of enlightenment. They have come into power as well, but they cannot convey this to you. There's a very suppressed language here on both ends that it's like it's a product of events either within the situation or without it. Either things that were said and done between you and each other, or things that are occurring on the outside world that are leading to major shifts or major changes. This person has a numb quality to them, as well as a numb tongue, meaning that there isn't much activity with their throat chakra, nor with them speaking what they mean. However, they still symbolize a type of, excuse me, excuse me, a type of light in the dark, or there's something mysterious about the way they move, the way they do things, that comes from a place of pain or a place of silent numbing. So you have to give them space in order to radiate accordingly. They also are going through a major change, both of you. The energy of Leo here is strong, as well as a shift towards something that is a paradigm. For you, it's more of a social shift, and you are understanding in your solitude or in your abundance of company. It really depends which, that people are essentially around you shifting as well. There's this shifting or shape-shifting quality to what you are consciously observing in the world around you. Perhaps this person is also changing, but moving from a place of very deep darkness into something new. Now, on the soul level, they also have the Hierophant, or another type of magician here. And there's certainly is a very strong connection that is based on the energy of the Hierophant or the magician. Some sort of conducting. This person knows how to conduct on a soul level the situation accordingly. Also, it could be that they're also a bit manipulative in some sort of way, either with their external world or with you. But you have to be careful because there's an element of projection in which they might take the external events and project them onto you and use you as a sort of emotional dumpster. So be careful of that energy. Just know that this person is also manifesting some sort of shift for themselves, and there's a possibility for a type of closure. However, they are still faced towards you, and there's an element of devotion or responsibility towards you. So there could be a need to make some sort of amends. Okay. Um, yeah, I think you've made a choice to either hold back communication, especially when it comes to the soul tie of this connection. Something about the energy of a hidden, suppressed energy of Mercury wiggled its way out into your conscious or your subconscious mind, programmed you not to give, at least on a mercurial level, that is through communication, some form of communication to them. This is because it stems from a mixture of enlightenment, of clarity, but also of what you are called to do dharmically. There's an element of ecclesiastical resonance here. That means a responsibility towards the conversion of things. But because of this, there is a rigidity or perhaps a fear a fear of the higher power that that is preventing you from really investing into this connection, as well as making an effort to communicate in some sort of way. There's a fear that on the soul level that has been trying to emerge, and your intuition has been telling you since day one that this fear is actually a real thing, and therefore it's difficult for you to fuse on the level of of the brain waves of Mercury to fuse with them. Therefore, you're protecting yourself in a certain way. You're knowing that you're coming into some sort of spiritual knowing that comes from within, as well as through your social standing outside of the situation. Um, yeah, mm, mm, the method here is lost, and there's a great deal of inaction between both of you. You're both going through a lot of shifts, and therefore you're looking for a mode of protection. With the Empress energy here, there is a feeling that you are not being watched over, but you are. And there's a need for you to find the justice in what has occurred here, which is essentially a lack of growth, okay? At least for the month of July. Um, it's difficult to quantify the situation. Qualitatively, there's a lot going on as well. There's a lot of shifting. So it's important for you to find a sense of order in yourself and to give yourself a sense of nurture as well as this person for themselves. If you were to entangle more, there would be some form of, it would be like an inaction. There would be like, especially from them, a deafness or a muteness to them that you have to give them the respect and the space, okay? That is what I see. Yeah, also, yeah, let's just say there's a lot of healing to be done in this situation, and I'll leave it there. All right, thank you. Bye.